A woman with a stroke, all along her right side, sits on a chair in a circle, in a pasture surrounded by others. Walking in the midst are 3 horses. I've set them loose, untethered, to wander amongst the humans. They have a purpose right now, a purpose beyond what you might expect. And sure enough, one of those horses comes up, walks around, and stops and stands alongside the woman with the stroke. He does this not once, not twice, 3 times. Clearly, he's aiding her in her healing. The rest of us watch in awe, and we wait in silence, expectantly. The second horse comes, and this one comes and stops and stands directly behind another participant as they sit in a chair. It's as if the horse is saying, "I've got your back." And the third horse, this one comes up, stops and stands directly in front of you and stares into your eyes for 10 minutes. Is this possible? Absolutely. I own a horse farm outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's on the east coast of the United States. And at my farm, these experiences happen all the time. Let me tell you why. A short while ago, I was going through a challenging time, and I wanted to connect with my horse in a new way, a different way. I was always doing things for my horse, riding him, showing him, training him, always taking care of him. And don't get me wrong, I love doing all that. But I wanted to come up with a way of connection that was simple, and it didn't involve me doing anything. So I started a horse circle where people come and we sit in a large area. The horses linger around us. They aren't constrained by normal horse hardware, things like halters or bridles or lead ropes. People come for a variety of reasons. Some are curious. Some are wanting to reduce stress. Some are battling limiting beliefs and just want to be free. Whatever the reason, the horses are there for all who attend. We have 30 minutes of silence. A great time for prayer, for contemplation. It's a deeply profound time for many who experience it. One woman said, "When I'm in a circle, I feel seen and noticed and totally accepted. I can let down my guard and share what's in my soul. My insides become calm, and I let go of any stress I've been experiencing. Being with the horses," she says, "creates such a peace inside, and I'm aware of how they're a part of God's magnificent creation." Another attendee said, "The horses bring forth my inner truth. I know that they know. What follows that truth is a sense of balance. Some of the horses will come up to our front, to our side. Some of them will come towards us and take their head, which is about 120 pounds, by the way, and ever so gently place it atop our head, as if to say, "I see you. Linger here with me." One woman said, when that happened, it was as if she was being given freedom to acknowledge her feelings, and just the horse touching her on her head created an incredible sense of peace. Not just peace, but she was able to rest, which she hadn't been able to do for a really long time. Just the touch of the horse upon her head created a relaxation response within her body. Amazing. Researchers from the HeartMath Institute have studied these effects and demonstrated that our heart rates will actually synchronize with the horse's heart rate, resulting in greater peace and well-being. And another study in Italy found that if the horse was at liberty and not constrained in any way, such as in a horse circle, the effect of calm and satiation was even stronger. When a test subject would sit in the stall and the horse had the freedom to wander in and out of the stall, the physiological responses were the greatest. When horses and humans are attached to monitors, it showed that the autonomic nervous systems of both of them can be influenced in a reciprocal manner. This is what horses can do for people. I have people that come from all over to sit in a circle. Why? So glad you asked. One of the reasons is to connect with a living being that can offer us support and validation. We can be seen. We can feel how we're seen. When our hearts are open, amazing things happen. We connect with animals, we connect with ourselves, we connect with others. We create an environment of openness, curiosity, and non-judgment. Now, it's possible that you might actually have a fear of horses. They are, after all, rather large and powerful. But if you can be curious and open, even about that fear, it might actually help to lower it a little bit. And it's also possible that in your world, you might never even be able to be around a horse. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Many of these effects can be experienced with other animals. It's just horses, they're just so large that the effects are far-reaching and more immediate. One of the benefits about the horse circles is it allows us to stop and pause. We're so oversaturated, overcommitted, and device-addicted in our world today. We never press the pause button, let alone stop. And this is a great time to be in the outdoors because we know that nature is so vital in helping us to get grounded. And there's nothing better than 1,200 pounds and 2 big soulful eyes to do just that. It keeps us present. One attendee said, "In the circle, the horses teach me about boundaries, how to stand up for myself without being forceful or demanding. My insides become calm, and a peace and calm covers me. The horses teach me about the present moment, not the past or the future. It's a great exercise in letting go and just being." We all come to the horses with a story. We all have different ways of connecting. Some of us are in a lot of pain. Some of us are dealing with trauma or illness, or we don't even know how to give or receive love. In a very brief period of time, horses can speak to all of those dynamics if we're open and if we're curious and if we're non-judgmental. Do I know this? Yes, I do. I had gone through a period in my life of a lot of emotional pain. I had to seek support, aid, and assistance. I had gotten divorced after a long-term marriage. The horses were silent supporters as I walked through my pain. I can now journey with others through their dark night of the soul. And on the other side of that is a life rich with purpose and connection. One of the ways to have connection is to focus on what you love. The animals don't have to work for that. They just are. They're so loving. When we're in their presence, it's as if we can be drawn into the love that they have. And when you focus on what you love, everything expands. Your heart opens, and you realize that being love is really the essence of who you are. You don't have to do anything for that. I know that people say that doing love and doing loving things is important, and they're right. Doing loving things is always something good to do. But I maintain that being love is a bit preferable, and here's why. Doing love makes you weary and exhausted. Being love is freeing, and it makes you come alive. It's energy giving and not energy taking. Being love is as simple as experiencing awe, wonder, joy. It means the moments that you're having, a moment like this right now, you realize how precious it is. It also means everything you set your eyes on. You do it with unconditional love and acceptance. So, how about you? Now what? Maybe you long for a life like this. Maybe you've never had 1,200 pounds look you in the eyes and validate you. When we are suffering, we need to feel felt. We need to feel that we're not alone, that there's others that can walk with us and feel our pain. And horses can help with that. They bring us to presence, stillness, authenticity. They offer us a way to be in the world of acceptance. Here's the good news. You can have this too. You can connect with animals and horses and connect with yourself. You can set better boundaries for others. The horses give you a way to live in the world of love and connection. One of the best ways to connect is by having a shared experience that lights up both your lives. It allows you to have fun. Remember what having fun feels like? So let me tell you what I did. One of my horses, his name is Viton. I have owned and loved him since he was 6 years old. He's now 20. After an amazing show career together, where he really made a lot of my dreams happen, he's now kind of semi-retired. He's a double-registered paint and Pinto gelding. I love to be with him, and he enjoys hanging out with me. So here's what I came up with. I decided I would teach him how to sit. I know, just think about it, stay with me. On a beanbag chair. Sort of like him taking a chair as my own personal horse therapist. Teaching Viton to do this has been one more way, a fun way for us to connect. It brings me a lot of joy to see when he sits. And he really loves when I ask him to sit. You know, for thousands of years, we have ridden horses, riding them where they have taken us where we needed to go. Now, we get the incredible opportunity to sit with horses as they continue to take us where we need to go, to places of awe, wonder, gratitude, and being love. It all results in greater freedom for us and greater love for all of those in our lives. Love and connection, may you be drawn to a place of being love. Let's go spend some time with Viton. Thank you. It took you some time. Yes, good boy. It's my boy. Yes, that was wonderful. You just made everybody work for it, didn't you?